Editors note this story is being continuously updated with the latest information. Firefighters battling steep, inaccessible terrain are getting a handle on a brush fire burning in the hills east of the 405 freeway. Winds were not as fierce as forecasted overnight, aiding their effort. The Skirball fire, as it's being called, is now 20% contained. Mandatory evacuations are still in place for 46,000 Bel Air residents. The fire has burned through 475 acres and destroyed 4 homes and damaged 12 others, including an apartment building. This morning, Los Angeles City Council member Paul Koretz cautioned that, "We're not completely out of the woods yet," but he did say that if the evacuation order were to be lifted, it could happen as soon as 3 p.m. Today, the Getty Center announced this afternoon that it would reopen Friday. Firefighters slept overnight at the museum, which is located across from the fire on the west side of the freeway. The blaze erupted around 4 a.m. Wednesday, near where the 405 meets Sepulveda Boulevard. Gusty winds helped drive the fire up the hill, where it's threatening homes. Those winds diminished throughout the day on Wednesday. The Bel Air fire of 61 had a similar footprint. "We lost over 500 homes in that fire. The thing that stopped that fire was the wind died down," Los Angeles Fire Department Chief Ralph Terrazas said Tuesday. "The greatest threat will continue to be the wind." Residents living south of Mulholland, east of the 405, north of Sunset Boulevard, and west of Roscoe Mere Road have been ordered to leave their homes. Residents living west of the 405 had been told to prepare to evacuate in case the flames jump the freeway. "We are keeping the fire at bay. But do not use that as an excuse to stay. Load up your cars if you're close by," Garcetti said Wednesday. A few hours after the fire broke out, ABC 7 reporter Christina Salvo described the smoke as so thick on Casiano Drive that we couldn't see the flames. "We were seeing firefighters on people's balconies with fire hoses trying to drench the vegetation below. The inferno tore through the hillsides that hugged the freeway, and it created a terrifying and apocalyptic scene for commuters." The 405 freeway has reopened in both directions after closing this morning from the 10 to the 101. This map, published by the Daily News, shows where the fire is burning right now, and how close it is to landmarks such as the Getty Center and the Skirball Cultural Center. The fire is burning northeast of the Getty Center, on the other side of the freeway. The museum said on Twitter that its galleries are protected from the smoke by an air filtration system. It had announced Tuesday that it would be closed today due to smoke from other area fires. UCLA announced Wednesday morning that classes at its Westwood campus would be optional and that students living off campus should stay home. Later, university officials canceled all classes. In the San Fernando Valley, firefighters continue to battle a nearly 13,000-acre blaze in the foothills of Angeles National Forest that has forced as many as 150,000 people out of their homes, including all those living north of Foothill Boulevard from Sylmar to Sunland to Hunga. The weather forecast doesn't bode well for containing either blaze according to the National Weather Service. Moderate to strong Santa Ana winds are likely to continue blowing through Friday, with wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour expected Wednesday along the ridges of the Santa Monica Mountains.